Dealing with Demons, Understanding Clinical Depression from a Survivor's Perspective by Lady Tracilyn George. Narrated by Joe Crothers. Chapter 2. The most important thing in communication is to hear what isn't being said. Peter F. Drucker. Many of us with mental illness do not verbalize how we are feeling. Part of this is because we are unsure of exactly what we are going through, and we do not understand why we are the ones going through it. If we have difficulty comprehending our mental state, how can we expect others to wrap their heads around it? But it is important for those who have never personally experienced depression, personally, as in they themselves had it, and not observing it in a loved one, to understand how the mind of someone with mental illness works. We need to be heard, and we do not appreciate being talked down to. We are ultra-sensitive about everything and any comments, no matter how innocent it may be or is intended. It is taken as an attack. We do not want to be treated with kid gloves, but we expect people to be tactful when addressing others. Eric A. Burns quoted, "Humanity can be quite cold to those whose eyes see the world differently. Mental illness clouds the perceptions of those afflicted." There is a myth that people with mental illness are less intelligent than the general population. This is simply untrue. When it comes to mental illness, like physical illness, it can affect anyone, regardless of intellect or social class. Mental illness does not discriminate, unlike human beings. People are cynical, especially when it comes to a subject they cannot, or worse, will not understand. Mental illness is not a sign of weakness, but the stigma attached to it is. The stigma is the main reason why people do not seek help, and why people do not discuss it in public. Those of us in the throes of depression often become defensive and upset, but people need to see the pain in our eyes and on our faces. People need to hear the pain in our voices when we are trying to express ourselves, because speaking when we are in pain is the most difficult thing for us to do. We rarely admit when we are hurting, so it is imperative for others to pay attention and to hear what isn't being spoken. We all take criticism personally, but to those of us who are ultra-sensitive and extremely critical of our own abilities, we take outside criticism as affirmation of our own inner beliefs.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?